All right, we are back. Sorry, I guess my stream crashed for some odd reason. But anyways, that is the issue there. So we have 3 days left to do that. So today we're going to go for blueprints. I do want to show you guys my new factory because I think it's pretty cool. It's not too far away, and actually it's in the same direction as the base that we need to go to in order to get the rest of the blueprints as well. So anyways, how are you all doing? How have your video game adventures been going, my friends? I've been playing a lot of this game, and it's kind of ironic. It's like I have sort of a love-hate relationship with this game because aspects of it... Yeah, we're back. Pause. My game crashed, or I don't know, the whole stream crashed for some reason. But yeah, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this game. I really like it, and there are some parts of it that are pretty annoying and really frustrate me. But maybe that's just kind of like how all video games are. Okay, anyways, I'm going to show you my new base that I worked on over the weekend, and then we are going to go get all of those blueprints that we are still waiting on. And 3 of them are located in the same base, so it shouldn't be... I think it's just this one base that we have to go raid, and then we're done with blueprints. There might be one extra. Are they still chasing me? No. Okay. Oh. I don't want to deal with you guys. Bye-bye. Grenades are awesome. I wish you could make grenades, because they're so good, but they have a recharge. So here is the new base that I made off screen. Like I said, the only reason I made a new base was so that I could streamline my products better. But as you can see, streamlining is not going so far because I'm only making a couple hundred research points per second, or per like couple hundred per 5 second. You're doing good. Doing a massive build in Minecraft server, art stuff mostly. Nice, dude.
Easy, WP, GG.
Easy, worth playing, GG. Alright, so we are going off on the yellow brick road to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Anyways, pause. What sounds fun to you for our next 30-day challenge? League of Legends, Platinum to Emerald. I'm currently sitting at Platinum. I got to Platinum in 27 games, I believe, with like a 70% win rate or something. I am at the highest elo I've ever been in League. So climbing is going to be literally a grind. So do you want to see me doing and I know what it is, what I would do, because obviously I can't just do the normal stuff. But what I'm thinking about is calling it like getting carried to Emerald, but where I play Phil every single game in ranked, and I literally just try not to feed my butt off. So I would get put in whatever role, and I feel pretty confident in like whatever role. I don't need to be. So this season I actually did it in jungle. Is how I got from. Let me see. I think placements I was in silver. And then I got to plat in like 27 games, 70% win rate, which I got super lucky. I don't know. I was playing out of my mind, honestly. So yeah. So do you want to do Emerald? What sounds fun to you? So League of Legends, Platinum to Emerald grind. So that's like 20 net wins, I think is what I would need to get that. So should that be my next 30-day challenge? Okay. Oh, I can't show you the thing because there's a StarRupture happening. All right, well, anyways, so this is my new base that I created. So, like, right here, the main issue is, like, these valves take forever. They take 10 seconds to make, but then also it's like, oh, I've run out of nozzles. So then it's like, oh, okay, fine. I'll go down to my nozzles then. And then where are my nozzles? They're on this floor somewhere. So like, oh, here's my nozzles. Oh, what do I need for that? Oh, I need stabilizers for that. And then it's like, why am I not making stabilizers fast enough? And okay, I need to go get in the base. All right, hold off on that thought. Well, I'll finish giving you the tour of the new base after this StarRupture. So anyways, so for our March streaming challenge, another 30-day challenge, what should we do? League of Legends, Platinum to Emerald, highest elo I've ever been. So it's going to be a grind, and definitely not going to be able to do that in 3 months. Or in 1 month. But we could try, and it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to try to do it. So we could do that, where I would be getting carried to Emerald, where I'd play I'd play Phil where I'd fill whatever role I needed to. And I thought that would be fun as a challenge, because otherwise if I like go with my main, then it's like, okay, if I continue either mid or jungle, they're both my mains, like I would just be playing the same 4 champions if I was seriously trying to grind. And like there's no fun in that, so why not put myself through some misery and pain and and that kind of thing. So that's one option. Sunderfolk is coming out with a new character mid-March. So in April, I want to do a Sunderfolk challenge, which Sunderfolk is similar to Frosthaven and Gloomhaven. So that's going to be my April challenge, is the Sunderfolk one, and I'm super excited about that. And then another option we could do for March is League of Legends, or there is still a new Frosthaven expansion that I haven't, or update, a new Frosthaven update that I haven't done. And then there is also my board game that I'm designing called Blood and Soul. I could work on that for the month of March, which I'm very intrigued by. Blood and Soul is a adventure TTRPG. It's essentially Frosthaven, just my own version of that sort of genre. So anyways, this is my base. It's a little cloudy, but as you can see, I have all of my resources like coming from all of these lines. So I've got like all the different resources, and their deposits coming in on lines. And then I have them making all their basic components. So these are only the more advanced components that are coming into here. So then we have like tier 1 of mixed advanced items, tier 2 of the mixed advanced items, tier 3, and etc. And so as you can see, they all just come on in and filter to wherever they need to go. And then I have this highway system where like they travel here for all the tier 1 components, and then only the tier 2 need to come over here, and then tier 3, and that way they're not taking up as much space as they normally would be. So yeah, so I built this whole base off stream. I'm sorry guys, but like I said, I'm really trying hard to like actually beat this game. And it's struggling. So anyways, okay, so we got that. Actually, so we need to book it to over here. It's actually perfect timing to go get the things. Oh, actually, you already built a yellow brick road here. So now we are going to go off for our blueprints. Yeah, so anyways, those are some of the ideas that I've been thinking about for what I want to do for my next 30-day challenge. And I want to be authentic. I want to be doing what's fun to me. I don't know if I'm ever going to go back. I would love to find a game that I fall absolutely in love with and want to spend 1,000 hours in, and I am exclusive content creator for that one game, like I was with Pokemon Unite. I spent I think it was 1,000 hours is how much I spent on that game, and I loved it, and it was so much fun, and I was so dedicated to it, and it was easy making content. And so I guess with this 30-day challenge motif theme that I'm going through right now, it's mostly trying to find my new niche, trying to find what I find fun, what I find authentic to me, because I'm not going to, like, be playing games that I don't find fun, but I also want to be, you know, somewhat relevant and be able to put out good content and that kind of stuff. And so once we finish up this week's footage, I'm going to take all of the footage that I have from this game, and then I'm going to figure out how I want to, what kind of content I want to use for it. And, like, in what way? Okay, let's see here. So we are looking for the Bluetooth design. So all I know is we need to find some key cards, because we explored one of those buildings and they were locked. So we have to find some sort of key card to unlock them. So, like, okay, so this is red, this is blue. Let's just start exploring these. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, but I would love to get your guys' feedback, because I mean, you know, you guys are the reason that I make this stuff. I enjoy playing these games, and I'm just like, you know, if I'm playing video games, why am I playing them by myself? Like, why wouldn't I? And I always have this thought, is like, if I'm playing a video game by myself, why am I not just streaming it? Now, obviously, there's, like, practical reasons of, like, oh, I only have 15 minutes today, or 30 minutes while the kids are getting ready for bed, or I'm going to put them to bed. And so it's like, yeah, okay, I'm not going to turn on a stream for 15 minutes. But, like, besides that, it's like, if I'm just going to be down, see, okay, so, like, here's where I need some sort of red key card. If I'm going to be playing video games, it's like, why wouldn't I want to share that with you guys? Why wouldn't I want to stream that with you all and just share the experience, you know, share the love of God, share the love of games, be just a support here, you know, be a person that you guys can talk to, because, like, I've been through a lot, you know, and I get it. I get that life is hard, and I just care about you. Ooh. Was that... Wait, what? Wait. Hey, I found it. Red Leaf Override Access Card. This key card will override access to all habitat locks in the Red Leaf base. So I only need this one card then. Okay, so now I need to go find the blue chips. I don't know. And so that's just kind of like how I've been thinking about video games. It's like, why wouldn't I stream it? Even if it's to just pause, or, you know, just one person out there. Whoever enjoys either my personality, or who happens to enjoy the same game that I'm enjoying right now as well. Like why wouldn't I just stream and, you know, and do this with you guys? So that's kind of what I've been thinking about. Okay, so this looks like it's the main door.
3 separate key cards.
We need 3 separate key cards. Okay, so the blueprints are probably behind this door. So now I need to find 3 additional cards.
It's locked again. It's not normal, Quinn. But every time I want to grab some biofilament, I need to go all the way to someone from Clever Robotics.
That looks locked.
Technically, the warehouse is part of their base.
Yes, but half the stuff in there is ours. Can't we just open it?
I'll talk to Delaney. I don't care, but you know how they are. I doubt they'll go for it. They're probably afraid we'll go in and steal their super special secret data.
You got me. I've been planning for years to steal their most precious design. That piece of wire that the drones fly around on.
Now you're just being mean.
Whatever you say.
Too bad the research didn't amount to anything.
Yeah, research amounted to everyone's dead. League sounds fun in the fill. The red one, nice. Yeah, I'm special. Yeah, you are special, boss. I mean, you're watching me, so it makes you some sort of special in the head. But yeah, I just genuinely care about the online gaming community and people who are nerds like I am and who really enjoy playing games, and I care about all of you guys as real people. And so it's just like easy for me to be like, yeah, why wouldn't you? Why doesn't more, honestly, like, oh, it's so, the channels and Twitch and YouTube are overly saturated with content creators, but it's like, bro, I have found so many new content creators, even in like this last like year. And like some of them literally are brand new channels that just started a month ago or like a year ago, and they make fantastic content, and I think they're so like good. So I think people always have like stuff to contribute. And so in my opinion, it's like why aren't more people content creators? Yeah, you know what? I think we need to get out of the idealized I'm gonna make money as a content creator. Or, you know, this is going to become my job. I don't even know if it's healthy for you to make it a job. I think for me personally, what I've been learning over the last 5 years or so, or even like streaming very diligently the last month, 10 hours a week, is like, I honestly don't know if I would want to do this full time at this point. Just because of like my mental health and like, I love playing video games, don't get me wrong, but like I love playing with some of my other hobbies is reading, camping, going to the beach, obviously spending time with my family. Rubik's Cube. I've been playing a ton of Rubik's Cube, guys. I got down below 47 seconds to solve a Rubik's Cube. And it's taken me a very long time, but to get to there. But it's like I'm a legitimate like Rubik's Cube fanboy, or like maybe not fanboy is the right thing. What do you consider it? Like I'm a speed cuber. Like it's a legitimate hobby for me that I spend. Like I practice the Rubik's Cube every single day. Fun fact you might not have known about me. Okay.
First key card.
There's my first key card. So far, it looks like everything are in these big buildings, so let's just keep exploring these big buildings then. Okay, now we are going to be running into some enemies, so let's take a look here. What other buildings might the other key cards be in? And so it's like, I don't even know if I'd want this to be my main job. You know? And everything that, you know, you have to force yourself to go through in order to make it work. And so I'm very happy that I've been able to stream the 3 days faithfully that I have been. I'm very happy with this cadence. Now maybe I'd like to do 20 hours a week. I think I'd be very happy with 20 hours a week. And obviously I'd be happy if I made money from this. But like letting go of that dream of making like YouTube a full-time job or full-time ministry or whatever has been really healthy for me. And honestly, I'm making pretty good money from my other job that I'm able to like take half of the day off today or 3 hours of work off just to play this. And I'm just very thankful for that opportunity that God has given me, that I get to just enjoy all of you guys and hang out with you guys. And so just going off of that, like, man, I wish more people were streaming, and I wish more people were okay having small communities. And I just think everybody has so much that they could offer. Now, if you have no desire, then that's totally fine. But like, I enjoy it. I really thoroughly enjoy streaming with you all. And being able to just having the opportunity of being like, hey, how can I pray for you guys? You know, like, hey, do you know that Jesus loves you? Yeah, Jesus loves you, man. How can I pray for you? How can I just make your day an ounce better? You know, just little things like that. Because I know not everybody has a good support system out there, and sometimes we need to find people in our life just to be in our corner, to be that support system. And so even if like nobody's taking me up on it or anything, I still love offering that and be like, hey, I care about you. Do you know that? You're kind of cool. And you have a lot to offer life. And I hope I just bring you an ounce of joy today. Whatever you're looking for, that sort of thing. All right, so we are continually looking for 2 out of the 3 key cards. I was hoping this building would have it, but I'm not finding it. Okay, it looks like there's another building over here that we could potentially do. Sage, you need to keep track of your own alone time. I don't know. Yeah. That's nuts, and I didn't know you have down as a Rubik's Cube person. Yeah, dude, Okay. You guys want to hear the Rubik's Cube story? No? Well, too bad. It's my stream, so I can tell you what I want. So, hey, we got to level 8. Let's go. Okay, so
take this opportunity to let you know that
let's let this chat.
of the Balkan region was harmed while the wind turbine technology was being developed.
Wait, did I come from there? I'm having a hard time remembering where I came from or not. Okay, one actually cool thing about this game that I do appreciate is with the automation, you don't have to just like wait for it to happen, because the game is always forcing you to like go out, find these blue cards, you know, go explore. And so it's like, oh, I finished with all my technology. Now I'm going to go explore. And while I'm exploring, all of my technology points are racking up with the items that I'm building. And so that is one cool thing that I do like about this game, is there's always stuff to do, more and more stuff to do. Oh, this is the room that I was in. Okay. So let's go find one of the bigger ones. Okay, story time. Rubik's Cube. So growing up as a kid, I'd never been able to like do the Rubik's Cube or anything. I didn't know any of the algorithms. It was just, you know, play with it in your hands and try to figure it out sort of thing. Not knowing the difference between corners and edges and how literally everything needs to belong in its proper place in order for it to fit and work. Didn't know anything about like doing the crosses or the first layer and then second layer, or just all the different ways of doing it. And so at our library, they had a Rubik's Cube kit. And so it came with the Rubik's Cube, and it came with a book that taught you pretty simply how to solve the Rubik's Cube. And so my son and I, he was like 4 at the time. It was a couple years ago, 4, maybe 5. So he and I sit down and try doing this book. And I got it for him initially. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be. I was just going to like help him do it. But then it was like, oh man, this is actually hard. So I sat down, did the book. It took me like 2.5 hours. And then I finally like solved my first Rubik's Cube with this book. And I'm like, that was so much fun. So then I tried teaching my son. He was like 4 at the time, I think. Maybe he was 5. But like I said, he was just like, he didn't get it too much. And so he was just a little bit too young for it. And so, but I did it, and I learned how to solve it. And so I thought it was super fun. But then we had to return the Rubik's Cube. And then it was like, okay, well, that was fun. Move on. That following Christmas, my wife bought me, because I had so much fun with it, she bought me a little stocking stuffer that was a baby Rubik's Cube. And then that baby Rubik's Cube was like, oh man, I'd forgotten how to solve it. So then the baby Rubik's Cube, ooh, there's probably something in here now, was the baby Rubik's Cube was like the catalyst that got me going again. Okay, can I drop anything? And then what I did was I bought a new Rubik's Cube, and I also bought a 3x3 and a 2x2 Rubik's Cube. What are these things? Unknown casing. Oh, okay. And it was just so much fun. And so that's what got me on the Rubik's Cube grind. And then I started watching YouTube videos, and then like I solved it under, like once I learned it again, I solved it like under 10 minutes and then under 5 minutes. And then like, you know, I didn't need the tutorial anymore, and I was able to just figure it out. And then you just like kept practicing and practicing, and every time you'd like get a little faster and get a little faster, and like, ooh, this is fun. Ooh, here we go.
second keycard.
So that's my second key card. And then you just like, it's just so addicting because like every time you do the Rubik's Cube, it's just like a little bit faster and a little bit faster and a little bit faster. And then I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm going to branch away from the beginner method. And then I learned first two layers method. And so like that was the last thing that I learned. And I learned like 10 new algorithms for how to do the second layer in one step instead of 2 steps. And then with that new method, practice. I've practiced like over 200 times, finally got below 1 minute. And then I was just like, what? And then I practice. And then like last week, I just got my average of 5 below 1 minute. And so it was just like so much fun to just have something in your hands that you're able to just go. And so with my Christmas bonus this year, no joke, what did I do with my Christmas bonus? Well, my son, so let me see, what was it, 6 months ago, maybe a year ago by now, my son was old enough, so I learned a new method that I thought was super easy and made it really fun. And so I taught my son that new method, and then he just latched onto it, and he was able to do it. And then he got faster than me, actually. And so, yeah, Sage is actually faster at Rubik's Cube than me now. He and I race almost every single day. And he beats me probably like 8 out of 10 times. No joke. Well, maybe more like 9 out of 10 times. And so what I did with my Christmas bonus this year was I bought 4 new Rubik's Cubes, 2 2x2s and 2 3x3s, all the exact same, so that when my son and I race, we can race with the exact same kind. Because, like, I bought, like, a magnetic one, and then I bought, like, a non-magnetic one. And so, like, I had different kinds of Rubik's Cubes before. And so when my son and I were racing, it was like, well, yeah, but there's obviously a better cube and a less better cube. And it always felt like somebody was kind of getting gypped when we would race. And so just buying the exact 2 3x3s, 2 2x2s of the exact same kind, just made it so much fun. So like Sage and I race almost every single day Rubik's Cubes, and that's like a legitimate hobby of ours. So there we go. That's my Rubik's Cube story for you guys. If you don't know it. And then it was also kind of cool because I'm 32 years old, and so it's just like, it's been a while since I've truly learned a new hard thing. And let me tell you, your brain feels really cool. Like, you feel your brain working when you're learning like a new thing like that. And my brain just felt very cool, like struggling to like comprehend and memorize. And like I got my master's degree, so I was in school for a very long time. And that took a lot of work and a lot of grind. So it's not like I haven't done that in my life, but I graduated back in 2022 or whatever. So it's been 3-4 years since I've been having to like put forth that much mental energy into something. And so being able to have something new that gave me that challenge, that made me feel like that dopamine level of like, ooh, dude, I get it. I did it. It was just so much fun. Have I been in this building yet? I don't even... Yeah, it looks like I have been. Okay, where's this last key card? The young, honestly, it's not fair. Dude. Okay, did I just accidentally... I've just been yapping this whole time and kind of like playing by default, so I don't even know what I've explored and what I haven't. Okay, have I explored these buildings over there? I don't think so. But yeah, if you guys have not solved a Rubik's Cube, dude, just take 3 hours. Follow Cubehead. He does a phenomenal job at teaching you. His content is amazing regarding Rubik's Cube stuff. And yeah, take 3 hours, solve it for the first time, and then you can be like, cool, I did it, and I'm never going to do it again. That's fine. But dude, it's so much fun. Just do it one time at least. Okay, I see a red door over there. I bet that's where it is. So I bet, oh, it could be any of these buildings too, so let's find out. But yeah, you're never too old. And even if you do it step by step following the video tutorial, it's like, great, you did it. You don't have to memorize it and do it all on its own. And that's cool, and if you want to do that, it feels amazing. And you feel super accomplished. Alright, maybe at the end of this this stream, I'll solve a Rubik's Cube for you guys. Because I know that's what you were asking for. Man, where's this last key card? I was really hoping that it'd be right here. Oh, there it is.
That's all of them.
All right, so that's all of them. So now I just have to remember where to take it.
Do you really need that much energy just to study plants?
What's the problem? Isn't that why you're here?
It's just that all this energy attracts a lot of aliens.
Then increase security. You're bothering me for this? That's your job.
Security's fine. We're just using up a lot of ammunition, which is costing our company a lot of money.
That's interesting. Because new sleeves for your people also cost a lot of money. Don't bother me with nonsense.
It's not nonsense. We're trying to optimize the mission.
From what I've heard, you didn't come here to optimize. You're here to ensure we have the right working conditions. Logistics, energy, and security. Do I need to talk to your superiors about your complaining?
You don't have access to my superiors.
I don't. But my superiors do. And who's got more money riding on this?
I didn't come here to fight. You don't have to get all up in arms about it.
You're pulling me away from my research. Come back when you...
Man, people are really quarreling in this game over the different companies. And it's really interesting because you do have all these different companies right next to each other. Okay, I don't remember which building I'm supposed to go to. Ooh, that guy's tanky. Wait, was this it? It might have been in the other section. I'm not sure. This outpost is so big. Honestly, this was pretty good. And I was able to fight all the guys. And tell stories. Look at me, Pause. I'm becoming a streamer. I can do two things at once. I can talk and play a game. Look at me. I'm joking. All right, there we go. Turbine, hardening agent, valve, electromagnetic coil, war bonds. Ooh, with these war bonds, I should have enough. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, I gotta save. Save it. I think there's an alpha out there. With these war bonds, I should be able to get the sniper rifle attachment.
I'm getting better and better.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, we need to just go peace out over here. You were fantastic. Aw, thank you, Pause. That's honestly why I stream, is just to get the affirmation from viewers. No, let's be honest. It's just to get the affirmation from pause. Screw all you other viewers. I kid. Ugh. It is a pretty game, though. I like rendering distance. Rendering distance does make me happy. Okay, so now I need to go back to my base. Oh, I went the wrong way. Shucks. Okay, what's the best way to get back to my base? Is it to just go back through here? No, probably just go through here. All right, just climb the mountains. Me just always doing everything backwards. Climbing mountains. I don't know why I can't take like front roads into anything, because everything always has to be mountains for me. Did I ever explore those buildings? Whatever. I got the key cards. It doesn't matter. Yes, Sage. I got the key cards. Skip away! But yeah, having the long distance sniper rifle is going to be good. For my combat purposes. You know me too well. Alright. Follow all the towers. Okay, now that we have all the Bluetooth... Oh, actually, I don't know if we have all the blue chips, honestly. Because with the combiner, I don't know if those have blue... I assume they have blue chips, but I don't know if they're blueprints, blue chips, blue waffles. I don't care, whatever they're called. The blue thingies. I don't know what... I mean, these are all we need to progress. That's all I gotta say. So, I guess we'll see...
Was that all of them?
I guess we'll see. I was just sharing the story about how you beat me at Rubik's Cube with everybody.
Good stuff.
Come to mama. All right, we're almost there. It's a big world, guys. So yeah, so this is well, here, let me show you. So right there is my mini Wolfram base. Here's my mini calcium base. So as you see, I built a couple machines, and so I'm just producing the best or like highest tier of calcium goods there. This is my titanium base. So once again, just everything that I could build that's pure titanium. And then I ship it all over to here. Are these working today? Nope, they're not. These triple rails are supposed to act as 3 rails, but instead they get caught and then they only work as a unit rail. So I just wanted to try it, and doing all these different individual rails is a lot faster. Oh, you want to know something fun? You can ride the rails, and then you actually go a lot faster. See, whee! And then when you skip over these guys, they give you like a speed boost. Meow. And then you feel like a race car. Okay, so I've already pre-built all of the buildings that I need. Oh, actually, let me go to the research center first. Okay, so we did get this. Okay, solar generator 2, 1,000 megawatts of power. So that's cool. I don't feel like energy has been an issue at all for me. Okay, so we have the hardening agent. Okay, we do need to go get sulfuric acid, which we did just unlock with the last thing. Okay, that will also... So the sulfuric acid will open up hardening agents, electro super magnets, batteries. We now have turbines. We now have electromagnetic coils, but those require super magnets. And then this is a product of sulfuric acid. And that's as far as we are right now. But we also have the refinery. Okay, so that requires sulfur ore. So we need... So we finished with our blueprints. Hallelujah. No more going out. Okay, we're finished with blueprints, guys. Yay. So now we can do my favorite part, which is just literally base build. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to get these new items up and going. But then we're just going to go make as many bases as we can to just like produce whatever we need. So for example, it's like, what do we need here? Oh, we need electromagnetic coils. I'm going to go make an electromagnetic coil base. And so this is going to be like my super base right here. And this is going to make this is going to be like my slow producer of one of everything. But then my other ones are going to be like specific bases built specifically to make that one product. And so, for example, I'm going to just like max out the titanium, the wolfram ore and everything. And then try to like, hopefully it could produce 2-3 factories worth of that one product. Make a Rubik's Cube build? How would I make a Rubik's Cube build? I don't know. You ask Pause, Sage. Make a Rubik's Cube build. Okay, so these are actually both valves, so I can change you to turbine. I need sulfuric acid. Oh, I also need impeller, which is... Oh, is impeller getting made back here? Okay, I know. Ah, radiation! Oh, can't help you. I've got a turret here, too. We're fine. They're doing their jobs. Okay, I need to just make sure that one of the impellers are back here. Yes, this is impeller. What is going on here? Why are you guys stuck-itted? Who's angry? Somebody's angry. Yeah, somebody's clogged. Who's angry? Oh, I turned this to turbine. That's why? Okay. So in order to get this turbine going, I have to go get sulfuric acid. Impeller is back there. So rotors are back there. So yes. So the most important thing with this base is essentially anything that this one building requires has to be in the back loop. And anything that this building requires has to then be, you know, in this back loop, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we need to go get sulfur, but before I have to do sulfur at the next StarRupture. So we have to wait one more StarRupture, and then we can go get our sulfur. Our sulfur... Where's the closest sulfur? I actually don't know. Where's the closest sulfur? I don't see it. Oh, right there. Yeah. Okay, see that yellow smoke out right there? That's going to be where our sulfur input is going to take. Okay, so anyways, so this is my turbine. This is nothing, actually. Okay. What are you guys? You guys are nothing? Oh, right. Battery, electromagnetic coil. But we haven't done those things. One of these do need to become actually a furnace, I saw. So let me go check that. Furnace. Push C. Okay, and then that should open up super magnets and hardening agents. So that just requires chemicals. But they both require sulfur. Okay, so then actually maybe this machine... Well, hold up. Where are we at? Okay, so you are making turbines. Okay, so turbine, battery, electromagnetic coil, the other thing. Okay, so I do need to add 2 more furnaces into this setup. So I do actually need to finish up this build with this mega press. And then I was doing these to collect whatever resources I needed to, but I could just build them elsewhere. So let's go ahead and just delete this, and then let's just go ahead and delete this whole area because I don't need this anymore, and I'd rather use this for the 2 furnaces. I need to go deposit my stuff into my base. Okay, so I'm going to go drop off all my items. Then I'm going to quick go build those 2 furnaces. And then I'm going to go do sulfuric acid as soon as the star ruptures. Can you change the colors of things? If so, just pick the most cube-looking thing you have and make a massive cube out of them. 9 sides each side. I can't. So in Satisfactory, you can change the color. I have not discovered how to change color in here.
Useful
But I could build
information.
buildings that are different colors, I guess.
Interesting.
20,000 points? Whew. All right, and then advanced parts, food.
I think I can use this.
Wrong thing. Wrong button. Okay, and then we need to go to the LEM station. All right, are any of these... Do we want any of these? Okay, we have an extra blue slot. Increases stamina regen during slide by 70%.
This will help.
Interesting. Shield by 30, shield by 50. Health by 20. That health by 20 is probably better than shield by 30, I would assume. Friendly fire. Less calories. Increased consumables. Reduces item loss on death. Oh, I don't care about that. I don't care about item loss on death. Although, I will be honest, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, and then I should have war bonds right here. Okay, 200 war bonds. Let's go ahead and upgrade our machine gun. And then I think it's the scope. Increases. Is it the gyroscope? Stabilization system, make the Phantom easier to control. Movement. No, I'm pretty sure it was this gun, the Phantom, the medium range. And then, which one was it? Short barrel. Entire platform shorter and more lightweight, reduces deployment time. Closed barrel. Has allowed for creation of weapons with increased rate of fire compared to the... Unfortunately, while more death downrange per second sounds good, it makes the recoil unbearable. Which one was it? Oh, no, no! I just... Oh. CCS sight. Provides a more classic sight view compared to the default built-in holographic sight. It's often the optic of choice for mercenaries and elite. Maybe that... Did I just accidentally... Nope. I want the 3x optic. If you need to engage targets a little further away. Wow, I can't believe I just fat-fingered that. Alright, yeah. This is... Okay, so this is the thing that makes it into the sniper. Wait. Wait, did it not? What? Nope, that's the slam. 3x optic. Confirm. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, that feels nice. Okay, I just want to test the other one though. What is the other scope? CCS sight. Okay, it's like blue. Like,
Necesito
why is
agua.
that better? How is that better than this? I don't understand. Well, I'm so sad that I accidentally fat-fingered those 80 war points away. It's okay. We still had enough. I was going to legitimately reload if I wasn't able to get the scope. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Bam. Okay. We got it. Okay, so we did that. So now I need... Oh, wait. Did I finish emptying my pockets? I am dying of thirst and hunger. Okay, I do need to go out and actually collect some more food at some point, but...
Nice.
I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and build these last two furnaces, and then we will get going on our new base for the new thingy-of-a-jigs. Oh, and then I do have this for overflow in case I need to build more of these. So we have that. So we need to open up space here for our two furnaces for the super magnets. And then we can go get the sulfur after the next StarRupture. The new scope for recoil? I don't know, dude. I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. I think this is in the radiation zone. Okay, there. You have lots of ammo now. The radiation zone is all this green stuff, and essentially what it is you die. And I think what it is just an early access here. They just use it as an artificial barrier. And I really like it because it makes sense thematically in the game. And it also makes sense like practically in the game as well. It's like, hey, there's, you know, the whole entire world isn't done yet because they're still making it. So I don't need to readjust that one. Okay, so these two new fellas are doing the super magnets and then the hardening agent. Okay, and then, yeah. What on earth? There we go. Yeah, that's fine, because this is going to be the end of the line. So we actually don't need this line there at all, but it's fine because it can go there, and then all these new items will just shift over there like that. Bam, 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 bam. These two new items will go there, and then these new items can go all the way down here if I need those extra spacing. Yep. All right, so now what we need to do is go until the next StarRupture for the sulfur. We need to go make our new base for these new items that we are producing. So, yeah, let's just take a look at the research, actually. And then whatever the research needs, that's the new base items that we are going to... that we're going to do for the new base. Because it's like... you can't really make mega factories in here because, like, I have to stay under 1,000 heat, and as you can see, I'm at 716 heat, and that's having this is kind of a super factory, but that's it being separated between, like, that one has its own heat, this has its own heat, that has its own heat, and so, like, I have all these micro factories feeding into this big factory, and so that's how I'm able to actually do this. And then this one is going to actually, I moved it so that this is in that one instead of this one. Actually, no, this is going to be in this one. So that is something I'm going to have to consider. I could move this one back, though. So you do have to worry about the heat element of things. Okay. So I should focus on making a super magnet base, an electromagnetic coil base, a battery base, a turbine base, and a hardening agent / pressurized helium base. I mean, I don't know. I assume the hardening agent's going to do a lot more. Oh, here's the other building that I was thinking of. So I have the compounder, which has 6 items, and I have the assembler, which has 8 items. So I have 14... besides the items I just unlocked, I have 14 new items that I have to be able to build and research in order to beat this game. Okay, we have a rupture coming soon. I'm going to chill. I'm going to go grab a drink of water. You guys should go grab a drink of water too. A new wave's coming. Ooh, wave coming. Okay, sweet. So what we're going to do as soon as this wave comes, we need to then go down to this sulfur, because you cannot build on sulfur if the radiation is active, and so you have to do it right after the StarRupture. Dang, I've explored a good amount of the world here. As you can see, I've explored like the southernmost area, and then the northernmost area, And right here, you can see I've explored the westernmost area a tiny bit, even like right here. And I guess I haven't explored the easternmost yet. I do still want to try to get to the big ship. I don't think we can really do much there yet. Oh, are all of these... Why are these red? Is it? Have they been getting attacked by aliens? Oh no, they're. I'm dumb. They're red because of the StarRupture. Because it just they're all overheated. That's why. I was gonna be like, wait, I thought that only bases that you were attending got attacked. Because I don't think bases get attacked if you're not there. So many bases. Yeah. Well, okay, so this is my third base, I think. Or so this was my very first base. And then that was a sulfur mine. And then when I discovered helium, I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to make a new base next to the helium." So then I made this super base. But then it was getting all clogged, and I was using storage units, which are not good for your systems. And so that base, yeah, didn't go very well. Oh, and then I made... Oh, where was it? And then I made another base. Where was that? Right here. So then I made this third base. So I guess this is like my fourth mega base that I've made. Because I'm like, why would I take the time to destroy everything if I could just make a new base next to better resources? I need to go over here. You know what? Do I have enough resources? That should be enough. I have 2,000 intermediate parts. All right. So I have no experience with refining sulfur, so this is going to be a new experience for me. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sulfur mines. So we're going to need a million things to take sulfuric acid. So we are going to want to pump out as much as we possibly can. Do we need a base here? No, we should be fine. So sulfur extractor. All right, and then let's go ahead and plop down a wind turbine. No. Solar generator, which is 200. Woof. Do we just connect this over here and then connect that? I honestly don't know how much energy we need or don't need. Okay. So we have to keep track of the core heat to make sure we're not... Why is that one so... Okay. And then let's go ahead and grab this. Okay, so we have each of these, and then each of those can... Oh, what do we want? Honestly, probably just like one of these for each of them. Make sure they're the same. And then maybe we even turn this guy around. All the lines up in the air, and you still have one you have to duck under. Yeah. You know, I'm not perfect at this whole organizing thing. Wait, that's the refinery. We don't want the refinery. We want the sulfur extractor. Okay. There. Actually, how much can a line take? 8 every 2 seconds, which is 4 every second. What is 60 divided by 4? 12? 15? 15. So 15 times, what's 15 times 8? Or why is my brain not working? That's really fast, right? If they produce 8 every second, these can hold 240 per minute. So what is 8 every 2 seconds minute-wise? For some reason, my brain is struggling to comprehend that. I want to know how many stations I need or whatever. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and build all of these. And I need to hurry up before everything... Oh, we'll just do this. Oops. Before the sulfur comes back. I mean, I assume that's going to be more than 2 lines, right? Do I just need to have all 4 lines coming out, maybe? Maybe we'll have 3 lines coming out. I just don't know how fast this produces them. And maybe we'll just add a 4th just to be safe. Alright, and now I need to go down here, turn them all on. Sulfur. Sulfur. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Okay, and then now I need to get out of here and then get back up there. Oh, we're so close, guys. I mean, not really. We're probably 20 hours away from beating this game, but it feels like we're so close. Oh, it feels like we're so close, man. Like, I don't know. That's a deceptive thing about these kind of games is... Alright, let's make sure... Yeah, those come out pretty fast, huh? I don't know. Alright, let's do some real math now. Now that I'm not, like, frantically... Calculator. Okay, so... If 8 gets produced every 2 seconds, that means that 4 is produced every second. 4 times 60 is 240. 240 is the exact... So I just need 1 line for all of these. Wait, no. That's 240 each, so I do need 4 lines. No, I need 5 lines, technically. Yeah, because one of these can completely fill up one of these level 2s. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and have you then get this built. And then you can go there. And then yeah, it's radioactive or whatever. All right, so then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and then you can go here. All right, and I know this isn't pretty, but it doesn't have to be pretty because it just needs to be put in the refinery and then transported to the other base. Okay. I'll make it pretty on the back end, not to the front end. Although, there's no reason you can't be pretty on the front end and the back end. Maths is hard, dude. I was struggling. Major struggling, bro. Okay, so we have our sulfur going. Now, I don't know anything about the sulfur refinery. And if that just requires sulfur, then let's just do that here. Keep everything close. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing great on
The
time.
Raptura is in its stable stage.
We did it!
The planet of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Okay, so let's take a look at this refinery. Ooh, big boy. Okay. So this is locked, but we need a bunch of sulfur acid to unlock it, I think. And so sulfuric acid requires chemicals. Yikes. Okay. So we need a ton of chemicals then. How do we build chemicals? Let me go look at my handy dandy chart here. Okay. Let me... All right, can you guys see this? Yes, you can. Okay. Okay, so this is a magnificent website. It's called StarRupture.Tools Planner. So what we can do here is we can literally just delete this, and then we can be like, okay, if I want a chemical plant, what do I need for chemicals? Bam. This is all the stuff you need just to produce chemicals. That's it. And then we can go to summary and we can be like, oh, okay, so to produce chemicals, we need calcium, helium, and wolfram. So we don't need titanium at all. So that's good. And so chemicals, so these are all of the individual items that we need in order to produce chemicals. So we need calcium ore, helium, and wolfram ore. From those, we can make blocks, powder, ceramics, synthetic silicone, wolfram bars, powders, and calcite sheets. And then the buildings that we need are the fabricators, furnaces, helium extractors, ore excavators, and smelters. So I need calcium, helium, and wolfram. What I'm trying to decide right now is how do I want to get my chemicals? I am producing chemicals at my other base. However, those chemicals are going to be getting put into, the more advanced stuff. And I know from the research standpoint, I'm going to need like 3,000 of this sulfur stuff. So do I just build a base for this? Yes. Do I literally have a base just for... What?
Reloading.
I guess I forgot to build a tower over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and build our little defense turret. Protect our little sulfur veins here. So yeah, what do we do? How fast does this refine it? I guess is the question. 0.5 seconds. I need to produce 2 chemicals. To keep up with this one machine, I need to produce 2 chemicals per second. So if we go back to our little sheet, what is 2 chemicals a second? This is to produce 1 chemical a second. So I need to double all of this. That's going to be more output. I mean, look at this. That's 240 a minute. Typically, they only produce 60 a minute. So that's already thinking that you're going to have 3, like, tier 2 ores instead of the tier 1. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to create a chemical designated base. So I guess that's going to be our first base. I wasn't expecting that, but based off of these numbers, that's in order to make any progress further on in the game, everything's going to require all this sulfur. So we need to go find a base. Okay, let's also actually, before we do that, let's go find where we want to build this base. So this is breaking your brain. Yeah. Tell me about it. Okay. And then we need where's the interactive StarRupture interactive map? Yeah, if you're going to try raw dogging this like this game with no help or tutorials or finding the blueprints or anything, God bless you, you have way more patience than I do. Okay, let's go ahead and show. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this map before. This tells you where all the blueprints are. This would have been so nice way earlier on. Oh well, we're past that point. Resources. Okay. So right now, this is the sulfur where we are at. These are all the resources for my current super factory. So I don't need titanium, so I just need calcium, helium. So I just need wolfram, calcium, helium. That's too close to the radiation zone there for that. So where else could I go? This base. Okay, actually, yeah, this is. I'm actually right here. This is perfect. This is perfect.
We're going there.
Yeah, this is actually perfect, and we have some sulfur there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go there. Where on the map is that? Yeah, I agree, Pause. That looks perfect. Okay, where is this on my map? Right here? Yeah, okay. So it's right here. We actually have a base there already. Well, I don't think we have a true base there, though. Okay, so what we can do then is all of these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually use our fancy new cargo dispenser to dispense it to that other place. Yeah. Now, I don't know how fast this can go. Cargo dispatcher. Let me look this up. So, StarRupture, cargo dispatcher, items per minute. $10 every 100 items. The actual items per minute depend heavily on the rail tier feeding the dispatcher and the time it takes to fill a stack. Rail 2s takes about 25 seconds to fill with 10-second dispatch times. Cycle time is 35 seconds. This yields 171 items per minute. Well, that's slow. The theoretical maximum is 600 items per minute. But it's actually not achievable. Well, geez, now that's not even sounding like a good solution. Because that only has one rail. Well, you know what? It's not perfect, but we're going to we're gonna deal with it.
That's just what I need.
Oh, whoops. This isn't going anywhere. Yeah. I know. Okay. So, where are we going? Alright, we are going all the way down there. Say your piece. Yeah, that thing. I think the ultimate end game of this game is to repair that ship somehow. And I don't really understand that or how that works or anything. But when we went next to it, the dialogue said something like that. So I think we have to get all the like super late game items, and then with those late game items, you fix it. But I don't even think you can do any. That's all radiation zone right now. All we can see are the pipes, and so that's like I don't even think you can do that right now.
Good stuff. Come to
Okay. Time to run around the world. It's kind of unfortunate that there's literally this huge mountain right between where I need to go and where I want to be. It's like, why? Why does there need to be that huge mountain? I do want to kind of test out my new sniper rifle, though. Ooh, yay, carrots.
Looks good.
Ooh. Oh. Pause. This feels good.
Changing mags.
Oh, that's a lot of guys. I like the gun. I'm a fan.
Reloading. Reloading. I'm taking the meds.
Yeah. I'm a fan. That's great.
Reloading. Good stuff.
All right, where are we going? Are we going the right way? Yes, we are going the right way. Don't see anybody else. Careful, you think there's some bugs out there? Yeah. Nope, that's not where we want to go.
Changing mags.
Have I not been here? Nope, I have not been here. There's no point in me doing this.
Reloading.
Oh, this is so much nicer taking out those green guys. Okay, where am I at? Getting closer again.
I'm getting better at this.
They just don't stop. All right, is this the valley that I came to? Yes. All right. Beautiful. All right, so this is the valley that I'm going to use. So we've got helium. Wait. Oh, I already made a base there too. Interesting. I think it's over here though. Yeah, it's in this valley with these things. Is this my helium though? Maybe that's my helium. I'm not sure. Okay. Now, where's going to be the best flat area to set up this? There's actually is sulfur there. I mean, it just makes more sense to just have this be my sulfuric acid base, and then I can transport my sulfuric acid directly over to my other base. The one issue is that I'm going to have to wait for one more StarRupture for this sulfur to become available, but that's not too big of a issue. Okay. Okay, build the base core, build this, throw ammo into you. Build a turbine. Whew. This guy has jukes. That guy's juking me.
Changing
Okay.
mags.
Sweet. Okay. So we got our wolfram. Let's go ahead and pull up our bar thing again. All right, so this is all the stuff that we need for chemicals. So we need wolfram ore. So let's go ahead and get started on the wolfram ore. All right, so ore excavator. Okay, and then we will have all of this wolfram ore get thrown into these 3 machines. Okay. Oh, more enemies, I guess. What the heck? Oh no. Seriously, I didn't grab more basic building materials. Oh, tragedy. Oh no. That's so sad. Well, and I can't use my scanner either because there's enemies nearby somehow. Man, okay, where's the closest way to get... There's some... I didn't think about that. It's so annoying, man. Ugh. So frustrating. Alright, basic item printer. For basic materials, you need wolfram ore and that. Okay, I hear the combat music, but why can I not... Where are these guys? Okay, I'm going to take one of these turrets. I'm going to take you and put you on the other side here. Yep, there you are. Really? It was that one guy? Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab this. All right, and then we got you. You go there. You go here. You go here. All right, and then how pure are these? These are tier 2, it looks like. Oh, dang, that's a tier 3. Oh, dang, that's a tier 3 too. These be poppin'. All right, all we need is for them to get attached. Okay, there. All of you should be able to go now. Wolfram ore. Alright, and now, unfortunately, I have to go do some titanium and get some basic building materials for that. Where is the nearest titanium? Nothing is close, which is why I selected this spot, because I didn't need it. Oh my gosh. I think that up there might be the closest titanium to get my basic building materials. Yeah. All right. Oh, there's a deposit here too. This could produce 1,000,000 wolfram. All of this work. It's going to take me probably an hour just to get chemicals up and going for the sulfuric acid, just to get all those other things going. Oh, what's an easier way to do this? I don't know. I'm just not going to be producing the chemicals fast enough, though. Because chemicals are going to be getting used for all of my other stuff, so I can't, like, divert the chemicals for the sulfuric acid. Alright, those are kind of crappy, so we'll grab the better one. We'll grab the tier 2 at least. Okay, that actually wasn't that far away. It took me like 30 seconds. Outside building area. Okay, we do have a base core. I was going to be like, no, I don't have a base core. Or excavator. So, yeah. So this is why There's just like a lot of tedious things like this. Okay, where am I taking this now? I'm taking it over there.
Good stuff. Come to mama.
All right. So maybe we actually take this vein right here, and then this can be my basic building material thing. So if we take you, all right, we have 340 left. Is that enough for my factory? Fabricator, yes. Okay. Cutting it close. Uh, 181. All right, and then I don't know how many of these I need. There we go, just 2 of them. Okay, and then basic building materials. All right, and then how many do I have left? Not much. If I build a couple more of you, I should be able to build. Then a couple more of you. Right? Build you like right there, and then we are still waiting on the titanium to come. It should be coming. Yes, the titanium is coming. And then that'll be that. And then we can build our sulfur mine because we'll have this input. Oh, this is actually a triple as well. Dang, so there's 3 over there and 3 right here. It's kind of nuts. Alright, how many do we
Just what I
need?
need.
We need
Maybe
enough
single
for a
power.
second fabricator, which is 140. Okay, there we go. Got our second fabricator. Now we can throw you down. Not enough resources. What? That's not what I wanted. There we go. Great. Now we just need to wait for like 400 to then dispense them. Actually, I can work on this. And then we can go ahead and take these guys all the way over here, where we are going to build a container, but I need 400 first. All right, now we can go over here. All right, and now we can build our little storage container here to then house our basic building materials and plop you into there. So now we can just go ahead and grab them from here whenever we need them. So now we are still, we got 300. Let's go ahead and continue our build over here. If I take a look at our little cheat sheet, what do we need? Oops. Well, this can produce, let me see here, what do we need? 240 ore. For wolfram. Okay, so we only need 2 wolfram blocks actually. It's like nothing. Okay. So yeah, let's just I guess build off from here or whatever. Okay, so we need our smelters. Oh yeah, probably would help if we had these, huh? Smelters are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 though. And then if these need to link together, they can. Yeah, so we don't need to go too crazy. So let's just try to build this as fast as possible. And I know that me building fast is not really possible. Not enough resources. Wolfram bars. But I try. Okay. So we've got these smelters, and then from those smelters, we've got these that gotta go in. Alright. They are all producing the wolfram bars, and then from the wolfram bars, come on. Okay, and then from the wolfram bars, we've got what do we need? We need powder, and that's it. Looks like we only need powder from here.
Necesito agua.
So powder comes from the furnaces. This says we actually only need 2 furnaces. Not enough resources. So let's go ahead and go back. Grab some more. And then this should be coming
Yes.
faster and faster because we got 2 of them getting made. I mean, it's as fast as the rail can do it, right? So it's 240 a minute.
Reloading.
Okay, so we need 3 of these furnaces then. Okay, and then these need to produce the wolfram powder. Okay, and then from wolfram powder, they need to get combined into ceramics. And ceramics are combined with calcite sheets. So now we need to go set up our calcium, which should be right over there. Put that stream on 2x speed. Dude, I wish I could do that. It's possible if you believe you can build faster. Actually, that's kind of why I do like VODs, though. It's because you can put them on 2x speeds. If I watch Frosthaven, honestly, I do watch Frosthaven on 2x speed.
Looks good.
All right. Drink the water.
Come to mama.
Okay, and then now we've got these guys. We are out of basic material parts. Okay, there we go. How did I forget to collect more basic material, basic building parts? You kind of have to with Frosthaven, as fun as it looks. It's a slow progress kind of game. Yeah, well, Frosthaven is more, it's, Frosthaven is, I mean, I love watching Frosthaven, but yeah, you need the extra speed boost, I feel like. Also, Frosthaven is definitely more fun to play than watch. Okay. I actually already have a little dwelling right there. Okay, so actually what I need to do right after this is I need to go do the sulfur. Man, this entire stream, well, I mean, that's not true. I got the blueprints. So I can't say this entire stream. But the rest of this stream is going to be just getting our chemicals up and running just for the sulfuric acid. But, hey, that's good because once my sulfuric acid is up and going, then that's going to make all of my other things a lot more simple. Okay, so if I can get these guys... Come on. Really? Come on. You can do it. No? Alright, fine. Oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna make this one. I can make it. I can make it.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety.
I've been doing that so much. It's like, oh, tempting it. Tempting fate. Yeah, so for this video series, my intention was for the YouTube videos aspect of it, beyond the stream for StarRupture, was to just do the gameplay and edit out all of the boring stuff. You know, just have it be a gameplay with that's shorter and edited down. You know, nothing fancy. So I'm deciding if I want to do that or if I want to do like a narration style where it's like an hour long and I like narrate through it and kind of say like, and then I went here and then I did this and then we ran into this issue and then I had to go collect these blueprints and then it's a lot more like selected things, and then it'd just be one video. So I don't know if I want the whole last month to be like a video gameplay series, or if I want to do that more like, you know, like what people do with like a lot of Pokemon channels do with like the narration style, because I do really like those style of videos. Yeah, I just don't know. Okay, so we need calcium blocks, calcium powder into ceramics, because ceramics needs calcium sheets. So we need calcium blocks and calcium powder and calcium sheets. So what we can actually do is let's just go like this. How good are these? These don't look very good. So they're probably the poor quality. No, they're tier 2. Actually, that's a tier 1. But that's a tier 2. So what if I just go like this and okay. So what if I just go, okay, I need calcium blocks, right? So I need 2 smelters. Boom. Colliding with something. Okay, boom, boom. And then we obviously need the splitters. And then this can go here. All right, and then so that's a tier 2. So yep, that can handle both of those. And then you guys are going to be the calcium powders. I think these are at a 1-to-1 ratio. Not enough materials, so now I need to go do that. So yeah, calcium powder is 3 for 3, so that's 1 for 1. So that's the same as 2 for 2. So yeah. So now I need to go get more materials again. And if you guys have any suggestions for how to make this better, let me know. I think automation games like this, though, you just kind of
Gotcha.
like the genre is the genre, so you kind of just take it, right? Like it's a lot of building, it's a lot of time organizing, and like it's better to do it organized first before later, sort of thing. But I'm trying to make this base not take forever. And I feel like it's still taking forever. Okay, and then let's just go with this refinery. Don't know why it needs to be that tall, but you know what? This one I'm just trying to do fast, right? Wind turbine. Okay, and then this just needs to have 1. Let's see what the quality of this guy is. Or, oh, it's not in the range? What? That's the issue? That's annoying. Alright, I would like this guy to be a tier 2. At least. Nope, they're both tier 1s. Frick. That's annoying. Are you a tier 2? I mean, I guess at this point I have the 2 tier 1s, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, it actually doesn't matter. So we can just go ahead and grab the smelter. So you can be a smelter over here. You can be a smelter. That's not what I wanted. You can be a smelter over here. Alright, and then both of you are going to make the calcium sheets. Alright, and then you can get connected to there. You can get connected to there. We need a little step to power you. You can get connected to here. You can get connected to there. And then you can come over here and get connected to there. And then all of you can then travel along this happy road. Not enough resources again. You know, I thought making two of those basic fabricators was going to be able to keep up with me. I'm too fast! See, pause? I'm too fast at making it. My own machines can't keep up with my own self-automation. My automation is too fast for my machines. I'm curious if this is actually full. Can we see? Oh no, they're just... I ended up not putting a storage unit down there. So they are coming out as fast as they can. Okay, so now we've got the calcium sheets. We've got those. We've got these. And then this can get connected to here. This can get connected to there. All right, and now from these, we can connect this into the greater mixture of guys and travel over here. Alright, I guess we will make this into our valley of new machines, right? Why not? It's nice and narrow, which I like to see. Then hopefully all the chemicals can just come into here and be completely fine. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab... So this guy... can go ahead and grab this. And then this guy can go over here. Okay, and then where's... Okay. So let's go grab some more building materials and then go hook up the wolfram stuff with the calcium stuff. then that'll give us the ceramics.
Rupture status stable.
Ooh,
Arcade
I
status
didn't think
stable.
about that. That's a wee bit annoying. So we're gonna have to. Yeah, let's go ahead and delete this. And then we'll make it short, I guess. And then that way we can go underneath. Really? Oh. Okay, those are coming now, and then we can grab this to go there. Alright, and then this is the start of my new factory line. And then this is to make the ceramics, which are in the furnace. Okay, so you are making ceramics. Alright, so we need, first of all, that to go there. And then this to go here. Alright, so now those are the ceramics getting made. So what else do we need? We need ceramics and wolfram powder and synthetic silicone. Okay, calcium. Yep, calcite sheets, ceramics. And then we need wolfram. So then the next thing we need is synthetic silicone, which is made from ceramic and helium and calcium. And then, yeah, and then that's it. So actually, what we can do... Okay, so this is the only thing we need then. So let's go ahead and build 3 of these machines then. Because we are going to need... Yeah, I mean, it says we only need 2. But we have the room, so I don't see why not. So ceramics. All right, and then you should also be ceramics. Calcite sheets should be coming as well. They're not. Why are they not? Why are the calcite sheets not coming? What did I do wrong? Calcium powder, yeah. Oh, I never set them to actually start manufacturing. That would do it. Funny enough, that would do it. Oh, did I not set the calcium blocks either? Nice. Yep. There we go. Okay, so now we have the calcite sheets coming. So that's 120 per minute that we got going from that. And then we got 3. So we got 2 of those machines, 3 of these machines. And then we're going to have the ceramic ones. So these are the ceramic ones. And now after the ceramic ones, now we need the ones to be making... synthetic silicone in furnaces. So now we need a next tier. Not enough materials, of course. Let's go grab them. Oh no, what happened? Why did you stop? Did you not like this? That looks fine. Did we go the right way? Yep, we went the right way. Did aliens attacked my titanium? Are you serious, man? That is so annoying. Okay. Like what? Am I supposed to have a gun at literally every single base? Okay, and then this is the synthetic silicone. Okay, actually, so that's going to require helium. I'm going to want a different setup for this then, actually. All right, let me go rescue my titanium, and then we will figure out the helium situation there. Because I don't want helium to be on my main lines because it's going to get clogged there. So helium has to always be on its own line. Excuse me, I am trying to make a base.
Changing mags.
Do you mind? Alright, now I have to wait around here, wait for this to... Oh, okay. Wow, I don't think I've ever had that get resolved that fast. Alright, well, I mean, it's fine. Guess I'll just put up a defense turret here. Running out of ammo. Okay, now we need to go do the helium. Figure out that situation. Where is my helium coming from? Okay, more enemies are somewhere. Okay, where's my helium? Is that the closest one right there? Yeah, so I thought there was some helium right there, but that's obviously a visual bug. Nope, there's some helium right here, actually. Yeah, right there. Nice.
Was that all of them? Alright, now we need to grab these helium. Cannot be built outside of the base, of course. Perfect. Alright, we are out of base cores, so I will need to remember that. These produce pretty fast, actually. I think these max out a single line, if I remember correctly. So I guess we'll try to get by with one helium, and if we need to reroute, then we can. I don't want these guys to be preventing this from doing its thing. Really? Okay, I have to get this base finished today. I have to. We're so close to finishing this.
But then it's like, oh, and now this other thing, and then that takes 20 minutes. Oh, this other thing, and then that takes 20 minutes. Oh, I really hope this one helium thing will be fine. Okay, so we don't want to add it to there, actually. So what we want to do with this, because helium is a raw resource, so it takes up a lot of space. So what we're going to actually do is go like this. Put it all the way up. And then have it riding on like an upper system. And then we do need to space these out a little bit more. And then let's see here. I think actually what I had to do was something like let me see here. What was the system that I used before? Maybe it's something like this. Because it has to be on a different angle and level than the other ones. Alright, and then we are able to make the furnaces here. And then these are making the synthetic silicone. I think this is a way for it to work. And then this can go here. And then this can go down here. And then these can go normal. Alright, so then that can call forth the helium. These can call forth the calcium powder and ceramics. And then these are all synthetic silicone. And now after the synthetic silicone, we can have this come down here. Of course, I happen to be standing in the one tile. You can do it? Yeah, hopefully. And then connect you to there. Okay, and then those all go there. All right, and then now the next step in the process is synthetic silicone, wolfram powder, and then the helium again for the chemicals. So we need helium for the synthetic silicone, and we need helium for the next step, which is also a furnace for the chemicals. So we'll go ahead and keep up with this same design. Not enough resources, naturally. I don't know. I kind of like these guys. The other guys require medium. And these already output 400, so it's like, I don't know, don't really need the fancy ones. Alright, and then you are on the outside, but then you go all the way up. And then we need... Actually, we probably don't need to go all the way up, right? We probably just could go, like, 2 up even. I wonder if even 1 up might be fine. Okay. And then you naturally have to go here. You get fed into there. Helium is on its own line. Okay. Chemicals. Okay, so this is producing... Oh, this is actually 1 per minute. Ooh, I think I need more wolfram. I don't think I'm going to be producing enough wolfram powder from the other place. You know what? We should definitely have you have some quicker ways to access those. And then even this way. Okay, yeah. Then even like this way. Yeah, maybe I do like a 2-tiered thing that goes around in a loop, and then I have this down the 3rd one. And so then maybe I should leave 3 gaps in between them. That might be a better way to do it even. Been playing this for 41 hours and still coming up with new designs and everything, you know? Just gotta change it to meet the need, right? So actually it looks like we are doing fine on powder production. Because we're producing... Oh, this is 1 every 1 minute and a half, actually. So, I mean, these are... I mean, honestly, these are keeping up totally fine. And it's just the, this. Alright, so now with these chemicals, I got 3 of these machines going.
Necesito agua.
So now I just need to feed all of these into the refineries. And how much output can this do? It was like crazy fast, wasn't it? I think I do want to leave the triple space in between just in case I need to, I don't know, helium or whatever. Okay, refinery. Leave 3 spaces in between. Let's just see how this looks. It's got 2 inputs. Obviously, we're going to want one to be just for the sulfur ore. And then we have one for the chemicals. So then let's go ahead and do this. And then I wonder, let's try just bumping it up once. Is that tall enough to get over? No, I don't think it is, because then it's going to collide. Like, if that's there, isn't that going to... See, yeah, that collides with that. So that's why I've always done 2 up instead of the 1 up. They really should make the 1 up be able to, like, not collide. Alright, and then this is going to be for the... well, actually, we don't even need these middle ones, right? So... Okay, the next StarRupture should be happening fairly soon. Where is my sulfuric acid coming from? Right back there. Alright, and then... Yes, that does go there. Okay, can I have 2 of these refineries going? Colliding with something? Maybe if I make these platforms, they won't have issues then. There is this tree. Maybe that's what it's colliding with. Okay. Nope. Alright, what do we have to do? Where do you need to go? Are you okay? So you literally just cannot go in the one spot that I want you to. Is that what you're saying? Could go all the way over there. It's fine. Well, I don't know if it's fine or not. How fast does this... I mean, it produces 2 every second. So that's 120 a minute. I don't know if that's good. You know? Is 120... Well, how many are these producing? This is producing 60 times 3, 180 a minute. And this is 180 a minute. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I just need as many of these running as possible. So, what do we do? What do we do? Do I just put... Maybe I just push it forward. It's fine. It's just really annoying. Does this still work? Yeah, it does. Look at that. Alright, and then if my sulfur is coming from that way, then this sulfur is definitely going to be traveling like this. Have we gone over stream time? I started early today, right? At 1:30. So we have 3 hours is 4:30. So I'm still fine. We can wait until the next StarRupture, which should be happening pretty soon. Yeah, it will be fine to wait for the next StarRupture. Okay, let's go ahead and get this up and going. So let me see. We need this just to be 1, 2. And then where's the sulfur? We need to have it. Do we just literally have it travel from the sky? Does this work? Once again, me just going over mountains, pause. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I always have to like go over the mountain and go over the highest place. Oh, where can I put this? No, I kind of want to put it up here just because it's funny. And I kind of want to just like go to this mountain now. Can I just hop from one mountain to the other? No. No? Alright, fine. Fine, we'll be content. Except, am I? Yeah, that's going in the wrong direction, too. Oh, can we get... I don't even know which one am I even connecting to anymore. I can't even see that far down. All right, we'll put this as high as we can then. Our shining beacon of hope. All right, and then obviously these three. Huzzah. All right. Now, I think is this really too far out? Okay, I'm going to actually destroy this core and move it over here. Because we're barely not in range of that, apparently. Can I not? Why can I not destroy you? I just want to move you. And there's monsters. Okay, here we go. You are too far back. I think I need to move that again. I don't think that was close enough. colliding with another building? There's literally, it's flat. What are you talking about? It's colliding with a building. Why are you not powered?
Ooh, just what I need.
Okay, there. You are all powered. Go ahead and get this going. And then we can get another machine gun. Oh, where would a good spot be? Ooh, maybe like right here. Yeah, got it. All right, where's this StarRupture? When I need one, finally, it takes forever to come. Alright, so that's that. Yeah, then all we're doing is waiting for this software to come. But we can't build in the software until the next StarRupture. Alright, now we just wait a minute. So there is something that I was wanting to share with you guys. And since we are doing nothing at the moment, now might be a good time to do it. Do 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 do. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay. So during my devos earlier today, I've been reading through the letter that was written to the Romans, and no, I want Bible Gateway. Oops, BibleGateway.com, and is the game still running? Should be, right? Yeah. Just want to make sure that time is still going on in there. Oh, in the game here, I'm just running quickly to the habitat so I don't die. Okay. Oh, good. I'm just waiting for the next StarRupture. And so I've been reading through Romans, and I came across an interesting passage that Paul wrote here. Let me see here. How do I make this nice and big so you guys can read? And it made me think of like why I am doing this for you guys. And so so right here in the first verse of chapter 9, so Romans. So Paul is the author of this letter, and he wrote to a church, and hello there. And he hasn't gone to this church yet, but after he converts, he then studies under like Jesus's disciples and learns all about Jesus and the faith, and they call it the way. But anyways, so later on, in like way after he does a bunch of his missionary, travels and that kind of stuff, he writes this. He is getting like sentenced to jail essentially, and so he writes this letter to the church that is in Rome, and he writes this in chapter 9, and he's been talking about the Jewish law that was given to the Jews back in Moses' time, and how that kind of reveals the wickedness in our hearts, and it makes apparent to us how like sin brings death, and we are made alive in Christ. And this is what he says concerning his fellow Jews who do not believe in Jesus. He says, "With Christ as my witness, I speak with utter truthfulness. My conscience and the Holy Spirit confirm it. My heart is filled with bitter sorrow and unending grief for my people, my Jewish brothers and sisters. I would be willing to be forever cursed, cut off from Jesus Christ, if that would save them." And when I came across this verse, I was just like, holy cow. Like, this verse just resonated so much with me for you guys, the online video game community. I don't know what else to call you guys, but y'all nerds, y'all nerds up there in the interwebs playing games and doing all of that. Like, let's go to another version. Let's go to the Legacy Standard version. Okay, here we go. Why did it change my font size? "I am telling the truth in Christ. I am not lying. My conscience testifies with me in the Holy Spirit that I have great sorrow and unceasing grief in my heart. For I could wish that I myself were accursed, separated from Christ, for the sake of my brothers, my kinsmen according to the flesh, who are Israelites." Right? So he's talking about his fellow Jews. He's like, hey, if it was possible, I care so much about my people, my peeps, that I would willingly be accursed forever. You could think of it as in Paul would be willing to go to hell and take the punishment for all of his fellow Jewish believers if that they would put their faith in Jesus Christ so that they would be saved. And so that through faith in Jesus that they would be saved. And that is the reason why I always say, hello friends, my name is Justin and I love Jesus, I love people, and I love games. Is because I have such a deep, sorrowful heart that I just want everyone in the online video game community, my peeps. Paul, his peeps were the Jewish people, right? The people who lived in Israel and Palestine, 2,000 years ago, and when the Romans currently, had them conquered and was living there. That was the time that Paul lived there. And so that my heart hurts for the online video game community. I love y'all. You are my people. Just like the Jews were Paul's people. And I, with the same utter conviction, that's why I stream and do this with you all, is because I too can say, with me, Justin, with Christ as my witness, I speak with utter truthfulness. My conscience and the Holy Spirit confirm it. My heart is filled with bitter sorrow and unending grief. Great sorrow and unceasing grief in my heart. For my people, the online video game community, my heart hurts for you. And I would be willing to forever be cut off from Christ if it would mean to save you all. And so it's just like, when I heard this from Paul, I was just like, dang. Like, you guys who, you don't get like how much we love you. How much we love Jesus, that through faith alone, in Christ alone, you can be saved. And you know, we get mocked and called idiots because, you know, we believe in a deity and a God and creator, and that, you know, Christians get mocked for even saying that we need, like, why do you even need to be saved? A lot of people don't get that. But the StarRupture just happened, so we're going to get back to that. But I just want to quick go here to the next chapter, which also stood out to me. Dear brothers and sisters, the longing of my heart and my prayer to God is for the people of Israel to be saved. My friends, the longing of my heart and my prayer every day is for my people, the video game online community, to be saved. And so he then says, the scriptures say the message is very close at hand. It is on your lips and in your heart. And that this is the very message about faith that we have preached. If you openly declare that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is by believing in your heart that you are made right with God. And it is by openly declaring your faith that you are saved. As the scriptures tell us, anyone who trusts in him will never be disgraced. Jews and non-Jews, Gentiles are just literally anybody that's not a Jew, because this is a Jew-centric, culture. So Jews and the rest of the nations, everyone else in the world, are in the exact same boat. They have the same Lord who gives generously on all who call him. For everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. And then there is this next aspect. And this when I was reading the scripture, guys, this is why I stream. Literally right here. This is the verse that spurred me on. But how can they call on him to save them unless they believe in him? And how can they believe in him if they have never heard him? And how can they hear him? And how can they hear about him unless someone tells them? And how will anyone go and tell them without being sent? That is why the scriptures say, how beautiful are the feet of the messenger who brings good news. But not everyone welcomes the good news. For Isaiah the prophet said, Lord, who has believed our message? So, faith comes from hearing. That is, hearing the good news about Christ. So there you go. How can you, my people, be saved? Well, how can you be saved unless you hear about the good news of Jesus Christ? Well, how can you hear about the good news of Jesus Christ unless somebody is sent to you to teach you, to make you aware about the good news of Jesus Christ, that Jesus Christ is King, that he died for your sins, he died and was raised back to life again in victory. Jesus has defeated death, he has defeated all evil, and he reigns forever, and he is the King of all of creation, and he is creator. He made all of creation. He made all of the world, you and me. He is the creator, and he is the King of creation. So how are you supposed to know that unless someone shares that with you? And so in my personal conviction, I have felt that God has sent me to tell you all about the good news of Jesus Christ, so that through faith you may be saved. If you openly declare that Jesus is Lord, Jesus has to be Lord of your life. You are saying no to sin, you're saying no to pride, you're saying no to yourself. And you have to believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead. Why? Because the historical fact is that there is a person named Jesus who roamed this earth in Palestine about 2,000 years ago. Historians agree with that. Now, a lot of people don't think that he was actually God, but the thing is, his crucifixion is very well documented in many, many, many secular, non-theistic, non-godly, publicists, right? And so, but the key fact is, if Jesus did not raise from the dead, later in somewhere else in Paul's writings, he says, if Christ didn't raise from the dead, then the entire Christian faith is for naught. So that's why. Because we believe it is in the power that Jesus was raised from the dead that he defeats death. Because guess what? If Jesus dies and he stays dead, Jesus didn't defeat death. He didn't defeat evil. And so it is through him raising from the dead that he conquers death, that he defeats it forever, and that he is exalted as king, and that he defeats evil forever. Because it is through evil that, because the punishment of sin, the punishment of evil, is death. It is through those two things. Jesus is Lord of your life, and you just believe, and you will be saved. Now, I know for many of my atheistic friends out there, you don't believe that we need saving. And that's a theological difference that we're going to have. I believe that God made the world perfect and good and beautiful, and through the fall of mankind, sin entered into the world, and death now reigns. And so I think we need salvation from that. So anyways, as I was just reading through Romans 9 and Romans 10, that just really stuck out to me. So yeah, that's just my prayer for you. Just know I love you. If you need prayer, let me know. My heart is filled with bitter sorrow and unending grief for my people. For Paul, it was for his Jewish people. For me, it's you guys, the online video game community. So I'm praying for you. I love you. And I feel like God is sending me to share the good news with you so that you too can be saved through faith alone, by Christ alone. Anyways, so that's that. Those are my devos this week. And it just really stuck out to me. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all so that you understand, man, why is this crazy guy keep sharing Jesus? Why does it even matter? That's why it matters, my friend. That's why it matters. All right, let's go ahead and grab this refinery real quick here for the sulfur. Oh no, am I even going to have enough? Yes, I do. Okay. So we got those 3, and then let's go ahead and grab a couple of these. You do look comfy, buddy. All right, and then send you to there. send you to there. And send you to there. All right, so now we got the sulfur going, and now we are... now we need more energy. We need more power! Unstable ground. Okay, wind turbine. There we go. Now we got enough again. Now all of those should be coming up, going up and over and into our new machines. We are the people and I am the problem. Pause. I love you, man. You know that. I hope you truly know that. My heart hurts for you and I pray for you. But I love you, and yeah. Oops. Let's see here. No! You built it wrong. Justin, you sucketh. You sucketh at these gameth. Do better. Do better, boy. Alright, and then did I? Oh, I never even told these to start making sulfuric acid. Okay. Alright, we got our chemicals going. Please work. Please be working. Please be working. Yay! Okay, so now it's calling forth all of that. So that's 240 that's coming. So that's 120. And these can do 120. So that's actually, statistically, this is perfect. Now, the thing is, how fast do they get produced? They get produced at 240. I could actually do better, though. I would need 2 more lines to come out, though. And I could, maximally, I could do 6 of these refineries, actually. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So now we have our chemicals up and running. I can boost this bigger if I want. Where do these chemicals need to go? Sorry. Sulfuric acid. Wait, why is this not building the sulfuric acid?
Let's see.
What? Is that buggy? Please? Why are you not refining this? You are. Stinking buggy games. Okay, let's see. Well, let's just try building another one. Sulfuric acid. Go. Go. Holiday hoopity whatty. I don't know why that's in my head. What is going on, man? they can skip that if they want to. Okay. Okay. Are you making the stuff? Yay! Okay, it's making the stuff. Okay, so now we have the sulfuric acid. So now from this sulfuric acid, we need to have our orbital launcher. Nope, not an orbital launcher. Our cargo
Stable state.
dispatcher.
The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
No, I don't like that. Okay, and then this cargo dispatcher is going to go to my new base, my old base, and then do all those new items that I needed. Yes, that is what all those hand gestures were meaning. Not my oldest base, my newer base. My latest base, my mega base. Okay, and then, so that's where you guys are going to go, and then we can have our cargo dispatcher be like right here. Now, there is one awkward thing about this, is I have to go make... So, here's the awkward thing with using these orbital launcher pads things, is they can travel anywhere in the world, but I have to run up to this base, build the cargo receiver, run back to this base, and then set that new cargo receiver that I just built as the designation for the sulfur. And then I have to run back to this base to then, set the items and make sure it's all working. So, anyways, that is going to conclude today's stream. Thank you, everyone, so much for hanging out with me. 3 days left. One of them just got down, so 2 days left for finishing this game. And we didn't make much progress, I feel like. I don't know. No, we did. We did. Stop talking like that. Think positively. We made a lot of progress. We got the blueprints. We got all the new items unlocked. We got this entire base that's just for sulfuric acid built, so that's pretty good, because then now we can do so much more with sulfuric acid. And the sulfuric acid was like the key component that I was missing for like literally everything else. So like I feel like with sulfuric acid we are now like, well, I can't say we're in technically the late game because we're not, but it feels like the late game to me, so we're doing it. Beautiful jazz hands. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, as always, let me know how I can pray for you. I love you. Know that Jesus loves you. He died for your sins. Was raised again. He is King Jesus. He reigns. He will come back again to rule the earth, and that is the Christian hope. And I invite you to also put your faith in Jesus as your Lord and as your Savior. So, Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you for this great stream we were able to do. Thank you for the weight you've put on my heart to share your love with my people. Just as Jesus, Paul, what's his face? Just as Paul's burden was for his Jewish people, that all of them would put their faith in Christ. Lord, that's my heart and that's my burden too, is that all of my people, the video game online community, which is vast and very different from each other and means a million different sects and different partitions and different kinds and different groups. And but Lord, I just pray that you bless this stream, that you bless every person that came to this stream, and that you just show your mercy and your kindness and your love. So Lord, thank you so much for everything you do for us, and for your provision, and for your forgiveness, and for you adopting us into your family. And so, Jesus, we love you. Thank you so much. Amen. All right, I got to peace out. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you.